Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for is finally here. We're at the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen, of the IESF World Esports Championship 2022 Tekken 7 PH qualifiers. Again, this is powered by Smart 5G and supported by our partners Signal, TV5, Realme, and PLDT. Hot Spice, Pika, P2P commentary here to witness Tekken greatness. Must see Tekken here.
This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is rekindling of history, as in the grand finals we have technically one of our defending Filipino IESF champions, namely Doujin, who made his name internationally as the Filipino to bring that belt. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have Hapon, who gave us quite the crawl, quite the treat, beating all adversities from the lower bracket to get to this point right here, even having to take out Doujin's teammate PBE AK to get to where he is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this might be a long night here. Granted that PBE Doujin has a twice to beat advantage. Is he really, as we talked about earlier, is it going to be 2D fest here, Poch?
We'll see. It is a blind pick, and like you said, it was Hapon to not even get up. What a call he had to make, and honestly gives that advantage for Doujin, you know, redeeming himself from the teammate. Now let's see, going for a blind pick here, but honestly, both of them kind of sat on some ice, and it seems like Hapon might actually consider a different option since this is still a race to 3.
Right, and it may sound like not much, you know, like it's just a short set, ladies and gentlemen, but if you're in a Tekken setting such as this, you want to garner as much wins or as much rounds as you can, and quick, before the opponent can actually make an adjustment. There was something a while ago about Hapon, Poch, that we were talking about that really just lit up, you know, maybe being pushed towards the edge, you know, walking the plank a while ago was Hapon, but he woke up, and that's probably what caused him to be as awake as he is now. Let's see if that'll be the case here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up. Let's make some noise for the grand finals right here, ladies and gentlemen. PBE Doujin on the winner side and Hapon on the lower bracket. Let's go. Taking it to the last day on earth here, ladies and gentlemen.
Honestly, Hapon with that, I would say, like that beast mode for him to be able to wake up. Is he still awake?
Yes.
And Doujin as well. Shout out to everyone here in the building. I see Dingmats, I see Maru. How dare you break my concentration? But now I digress. Last day on Earth, Pika.
Of course, what a block to start things off right here for Hapon. And Doujin, we mentioned it earlier already, Poch, that Ana may be his favorite character for today. Not to mention he did bring out a Dragunov, but it looks like Ana will be the meat shield right here, as we call it. And let's see if Hapon can capitalize on this advantage.
Yeah, and the thing is, you got to play Doujin and not really what he's known for, because he did start off with a crouch and nice block once again. And the same sequence for round number 1. So will this discourage Doujin to try and risk it all? Because so far, Hapon has built the meter and also the advantage. That's 3 for 3.
Gosh. Hapon not having any of the 50-50s and sparkling that right there with bar number 1. Let's see if Doujin can turn this around. We've seen what kind of trade was that here, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, the walls are really, really far. So, you know, for the time being, oh, there, Doujin pushing Hapon as much as he can, because again, no one's landed anything heavy.
Not quite. Going for these lows, trying to condition Hapon. Hapon in the life deficit, but he has a meter to utilize. He's also on the far side of the stage, and as I say that, we find the wall.
There's the wall bounce. Here we go, and Hapon trying to be as conservative yet as utilized as possible. What a recovery 3, and Doujin did not get that as much as he would want to. There we go. Great momentum acquisition from Doujin, getting round number 2.
Yeah, honestly, going to be a back-and-forth battle between these two. Doujin's trying to play a little more conservatively, but you know what? You have to give it up to Hapon. His defenses have been on point so far. Doujin, though, landing all these hits, all these pokes are racking up.
Look at that. No 50-50s right there. No mix-up as we call that. But just low after low. And Hapon making sure that he gets that damage back. 40 seconds left on the clock with a wall bounce.
Excellent bar spend. Even though it's not as damaging, he's still able to get the advantage here. Now he's going to try to mark his target down, able to get him out of the air. That's so important for Doujin.
Rather unfortunate right there for Doujin not being able to convert off of that. Wow, did you see that tip of that shoe hitting Jesus' legs? And now Doujin with 2 rounds up. He does have a little bit of wiggling room here, Poch, being on the winner's side, but he cannot afford to give Hapon, again, that waking moment.
Look at this, lows after lows, forcing Hapon to duck. and now this might actually incentivize Doujin to change things up, but no, he's still persisting on breaking the legs of Geese Howard.
Is this what Anna Williams is all about, Poch? The 50-50, but less risk, more reward. There it is. What a low parry from Hapon, having one too many lows right there. All the way to the wall, not quite. There it is, the regularity of the stage,
The
Poch.
side wall able to save Doujin a little bit of damage here. Taken, and now Hapon, though, getting floated out of the air with a meter to use. Oh, back turn.
Unfortunate get up right there from Hapon as well.
Doujin able to score the first game here with the Ana. So, like you said, the meat shield point character of Doujin doing the work here, and now forcing Hapon to change stages.
And again, this is what we were talking about earlier, Poch. There's a huge chance that Hapon will no longer opt for any other character moving forward. The Geese has been looking great. It's just a matter of the adaptation of Hapon, whether or not he can adjust to what Doujin's doing. A while ago, Doujin was able to spam or to abuse those lows, but eventually Hapon has had enough, knowing that he can't get anything done if he lets those lows connect. So let's see if this choice of stage will be more favorable for Hapon. Remember, he did get floated a while ago, which cost him his round. That was what sealed the deal for Doujin. Now, with no walls in sight, let's see if Hapon can inflict that damage, get those land sharks in, and will Doujin even hesitate to throw those lows again?
And this is one of the stages where he actually woke up. So going to the Infiniture is a great option here. Let's see if it's going to incentivize him to change things up in terms of the defense. But Doujin, again, still persisting on the lows here just to open up Geese Howard.
Crazy stuff right here. There it is. Doujin repping the Ana strings as well as the Chaos Judgment right here, Poch. Let's see if he can make Hapon budge again. There it is. There it is again. Them lows and the hip smash right here.
Yeah, just a sequence all in favor of Doujin, ladies and gentlemen. Continuing on the offense, and now there's the launches that are coming in.
Mental damage, right, if I can say so myself. Again, oh wow, and Hapon retaliating. Look at that, almost even on life here. 10 seconds spent right here, ladies and gentlemen, and Doujin still abusing these smaller moves.
Yeah, low after low, and just look at this, getting caught up in the strings. We're all tangled up here, and now Hapon might have to spend the meter here just to even it out, and now excellent defense on Doujin's side just to cancel out the max mode.
Here we go, and Hapon is still blinking right here, and with no meter, mind you, Poch. So this might be an uphill battle for Hapon. There it is, simple 1-2, and Hapon now with his back on the ropes for game number 2. Looking to be, again, a quick series right here for Doujin. Hopefully Hapon comes up with something. There it is again. Goes 50-50 this time. He waited so long today so he can dish out these 50-50s.
Inception everyone. Now he's playing the 50-50 games just when he's able to move.
Oh my goodness.
Gets the launch, and Doujin able to get 3 straight of victory in emphatic fashion so far. So it's 2-0. This is the time for Hapon to wake up, ladies and gentlemen, because Doujin is on fire tonight.
Not to mention, he's stuck on with Anna Williams the whole time, you know? There was a commercial break in the form of Lydia and Dragunov for maybe a game. Now let's see if, again, Hapon has a backup plan. Oh, he does!
Ooh,
he goes simple with Leroy.
This could be it. Honestly, like with the Geese Howard, it didn't work out quite well, but the pokes, the sabakis, the interruptions that he can bring to the table could possibly suppress the offense that Doujin brings to the table here.
Oh boy, and again, this is an interesting pick for Hapon because maybe, just maybe, he had this all sorted out leading to this grand finals. If and only if Geese will not get the job done, maybe Leroy's simplicity can aid me in this. And not to mention, the wall comes into play, you know? Geese, of course, it favors him to have some distance, but for Leroy, he can continue the offense, you know? That's one good thing.
For sure, for sure. So let's see if this Leroy can come online. He's going to have to stick this character throughout this entire reset. So far, good pokes on both sides. They trade back to neutral. Nice movement on the side of Hapon.
Here we go. Assassin's Dagger blocked right there. And with Leroy here.
Whoa!
Oh boy, it had to be an orbital to start things off. And Hapon might just get that momentum, taking it to the wall. Great damage, putting Doujin in rage.
And now he's not even going to allow him to use rage. So now I would say the pick has definitely worked out in this round number 1, but this is Doujin, ever learning, ever changing, and now goes for the launch.
3-4-3 right here, Poch. And let's see if Doujin can seal the deal again with 50-50s, or is he gonna go the irritable route right there? What a parry right there from Hapon.
So
Still needs to catch up on some things here, Podge.
Yeah, this is actually what could actually incentivize him to change up his game plan. Able to pick him up. Again, yeah, you need to just instill that fear in Doujin to change up his game plan. But so far, so good on the side of Hapon. Doujin is not going to let up, but the orbital is going to land.
There we go. Clean hit as well right there for Hapon. It may be paying its dues right here. Doujin's Ana right here, probably on the ropes. Let's see if Doujin can make a comeback right to close this. No room for a reset right here. What a confirm from Hapon.
Ooh, and Doujin answers back here, gets the stop, as well as adds a little more lows there. Now chicken kicks. Oh no, answered with a coffin breaker. And now this Leroy has definitely paid off so well. Gets the wall here. Let's see what the pressure game is going to be for Hapon.
Here we go. 40 seconds left on the clock. And Doujin again with the low blow string right there. Here we go. And Hapon not having any more of that 50-50. Down forward 1-1. Closing game number 3 right here. Hapon getting 1 win on the board. Still alive. The dream goes on.
For sure. The Leroy pick coming in clutch here. Gaining some points on Hapon's side. And like you said, Ana being the point character for Doujin probably did its job. Now maybe he's considering going with the Dragunov, going with the Lydia. This could change up the flow because Hapon has been facing this Ana since the start.
Right, and with so much at stake, you know, you're gonna have to think. Whoa, just
sticking with Ana.
Sticking with Ana, not to mention not paying attention to, you know, basically terrain advantage as well. He just wants to keep going with that mix-up, with that same game plan, or will he? That's the thing. Is he going to go heavy risk, or is he going to go minimum effort? Again, just like he did earlier, when it worked.
True, true. I mean, Coach Mouts did give him some words of wisdom, and sometimes you want to be able to give that flying time for a certain character. And this, honestly, this Ana, giving Doujin so much potential when it comes to competitive Tekken. So, yeah, he's still going to stick with it, and let's see if he can just change up a little bit for him to secure this. Again, he's one game away from actually winning the entire thing.
Oh boy, here we go. And again, no breakable walls, no balconies, no floors right here, ladies and gentlemen. So Doujin will have to play this one close to the chest, as well as Leroy. Nothing too special right here. What a punish there from Hapon.
And Hapon still trying to get those big counter hits in. So far, Doujin kind of changing things up, playing a little more conservatively, not going for the first round launch right away. He's got to respect the parries of Hapon.
Here we go. Tried to go for the chicken kicks right there, straight to Chaos Judgment. 38 seconds left on the clock. Oh my gosh, everything just connecting. And Hapon right here looks to turn the tides around, you know, putting it on his side just as he did earlier, you know. There's something that may have awoken inside Hapon. There we go. Doujin fails to convert off of that float. Wow,
okay, trying to go for the coffin breaker there, but no one home. Hapon is in the deficit here, but honestly, in the exchanges, in the strings, in the counter hits, it's been Hapon winning on those exchanges.
40 seconds left on the clock, and now Doujin and Hapon both in center stage. No one being pinned there. Tried to go for the coffin breaker, but presses on that last hit is Hapon, and again, a hip smash right there, Poch. Closing round number 2 for Doujin.
So Doujin slowly adjusting to Hapon's pick here, but goes for another launch there. Hapon was ready for that. The orbital beats out the low.
It's stationary as well, using it as a repellent. Here we go, Hapon with a huge advantage. Here we go, chopping out at Doujin, 47 seconds left on the clock, and presses on that third hit again is Hapon. Again, probably not expecting that string to come out.
Yeah, honestly, with the way Doujin's been playing poke after poke, then finishing the string there paid dividends, but now Hapon in the slight life lead, good punish for that launch, and the escape from Doujin, so crucial.
Oh my gosh, all the way to the wall. Is Doujin gonna close this? Yes, he does with a raise drive, and in potential. Set point right here is Doujin.
This is going to be huge, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to stick with his Ana, but an orbital finds its mark once again.
I cannot watch right now, but this is a little too tight for comfort. 53 seconds left on the clock. He has to take sizable damage right here. His opponent, 50 seconds left.
Oh my god. This is Ana we're talking about. She can dish out as much as she can take, and now we see that Doujin backs against the wall here. He's going to have to fight his way out of this situation. Hapon gives him that.
Oh my goodness! And Doujin might just end this, ladies and gentlemen. He is your IESF World Esports Championship 2022 Tekken 7 Philippine Qualifiers champion.
He will be repping us in Bali, ladies and gentlemen. Again, a storied finish. Honestly, he's stuck. He committed to the Ana.
He did.
He stayed with it the entire time in this tournament. He did have that Dragunov pick, but ultimately, it was Ana Williams to secure him the victory for him to represent us in Bali, Indonesia.
Ladies and gentlemen, before anything else, give it up for Hapon for putting up such a great show, crawling all the way from the lower bracket. Definitely showing us that persistence, hard work, and of course the presence of mind that he had was enough to take him to this grand finals. Great job.
For sure. Actually, just give a round of applause to the entire people that showed up here, the top 8. I know, an excellent performance all throughout for everyone that did come here. Honestly, this day was stacked and packed with Tekken action, and we were just here being like fans of the game, to be honest. Like,
wonderful time to be a Tekken fan as well. Thank you to the chat, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for PBE Doujin, and of course, being the Anna loyalist that he is today.
Yes.
Hopefully he brings that to Bali as well.
I mean, he's got a lot of characters, right? But we've
Yes.
only seen his Anna, so this is actually going to be really tough because anyone's going to study Doujin, they're going to study his Anna, but that might not be the character he's going to bring to Bali. So
exactly.
it's a win-win. So
quote unquote today, like we said.
Today, right? Yeah, you're my character for today, and it worked out. Like you said, he probably slept on it and like thought about, you know what? She's a great tournament viable character. It worked out, and really started seeing the 50-50s towards the end.
Definitely. And of course, we're being shown some love over at chat. Hey, thank you so much as well. P2P connection right here, Coach Pika, and of course, Poch Spice. Always a great treat to be casting the action for you guys. It's such a crazy day that we started off in pools all the way to the grand finals, seeing a variety of characters, not to mention the characters that ended the entire tournament.
Honestly, if you had a gun to my head and asked me, what kind of characters are you going to see? Honestly, I wouldn't say Anna. Like, for real, I wouldn't say Anna in grand
the
finals.
Dragunov would have been a valid point, if I may, and even that would be questionable.
Armor Kings,
the
sure.
Lydia, sure, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, obviously, big case for Lydia, but the Anna Williams. That's what you gotta love with Doujin. He just brings out the different characters and represents them. Do you want to give some shout-outs real quick, my guy?
I am looking at that, so thank you so much, of course, Sir Carlo Vicente Villanobos for mentioning the shout-outs to you, and of course, Marjan Panganiban, hello, Mary Rose for calling us the casters, for calling us out, thank you so much, and Julius Jonisha, thank you so much, guys. Wonderful showing from both players. So again, we just like to remind everyone of what this tournament was really about, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the IESF World Esports Championship 2022 Tekken 7 Philippine Qualifiers, powered by Smart 5G, supported by, of course, our partners Signal, TV5, Realme, and PLDT. So, Poch, imagine. So, Coach Mouts now will be...
Yeah, flying out. Bali with Doujin. Wow, an unbeatable duo there. And honestly, also AK is going to be giving his love and support. I think the entire PH Nation will be sending their love and support to those two because they will be representing us. But you know what? The night has definitely come to a close here. Any highlights, lowlights you want to share before we...
There's too many, man. Like, but if I'm gonna be asked, to be honest, originally it was the Hapon and RGN match, right? I would say that, but I would reconsider, of course, the AK and Hapon match. I would dare say that. Great showing for both players. Too many good memories in there.
Honestly,
haunting memories.
Hey, partner, this was actually a great showing for us to get back on the mic. You know what? We had some clutch matches. Honestly, I lost my breath in some of them. I've gained some water.
We had to chase it.
We shared the mic at one point. You know, I believe like we had to go solo at one point. But I hope you guys enjoyed, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna do it like an awarding ceremony here, but I'm just gonna ask direct. Are we gonna show? Are we gonna show it?
That? No longer. Okay, great.
So all right, cool. So
and thank you to Jules, by the way.
Hey, Jules is watching.
He caught up. He caught up with the entire series. So great casting. P2P says Jules. So Jules, say hi to everybody. We miss you, of course.
They're waving hi. They're waving hello. Look at the scene there.
Thank you, Jules. Miss you. I'll see you in a bit, buddy. All right. So, ladies and just savor the time. You know, savor the time.
Yes.
So. Of course, this entire tournament, ladies and gentlemen, by PESO, that is the Philippine Esports Organization. Ito po ang National Sports Association para sa esports. Sila ay accredited ng Philippine Olympic Committee. PESO ang may hawak at responsable po sila sa pag-organisa at pagpapatakbo ng Team C-Ball, which is now where our team is. So, layunin naman ng PESO na syempre palakihin at palaguin, pasiglahin ang esports sa industry ng bansa natin. So, non-stock, non-profit ang organization na to. Binuulang din para sa esports, sa mga big players katulad ng Tier 1, ng Goliath Concepts, TNC, Mineski Global, Brand Esports, and many more. So, please, supportahan din natin sila, mga kababayan, sa mga adikain nila, sa mga gawain nila. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon naman, if you want to know more, pwede nyo bisitahin ng www.esports.com.ph o kaya ang kanilang Facebook fan page, namely the Philippine Esports Organization.
Beautiful stuff. And ladies and gentlemen, that does it about for everyone here in the studio. Big shout outs to the tournament organizer here. Big shout outs to Doc Jimmy, Lex. We also got Thing Mats here.
That's
we also got Mikey over
Gold
here pushing
standard.
the... Yeah, like the... see, I'm looking at Maru right now. He's staring at me. He's staring at me, ladies and gentlemen. But on behalf of everyone here at Playbook, big shout outs to everyone. Cannot wait. We'll see everyone in Bali for the next stream. And also, please support the CBO qualifier. I mean, the IESF qualifiers, ladies and gentlemen.
A lot of games, you know?
For sure. It's a lot of games. So we'll be signing out, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of everyone here. See you guys.
Unang beses nating nakamit ang itong medalya sa larangan ng esports noong SEA Games 2019.
Philippines going 2 for 2, ladies and gentlemen. The Filipino flag is alive.
Ngayon, muli na namang magkakaisa ang sambayan ng Pilipino upang pagtibayin lalo at patunayan ang ating lakas. Kasama ang mga bagong bayani, mga bagong bida, sama-sama tayo sa panibagong pagsubok, panibagong hamon, uusbong tayo sa panibagong paglalakbay.
Hi, ako po si Manjin Paldas. This is C-Ball Inside Access, brought to you by Smart 5G.
Nasaan na sila?
Sino sila?
Nag-type ba?
Ay, press code pa lang eh.
Press mo ba lang?
Press code. Ako nga mag-host eh.
So hindi pa pupunta sa Vietnam?
Hindi, ano kayo?
Ba't ako naging part eh?
Ano sa'yo?
Presscon pa lang nung Cebu?
Press code pa lang.
Tara, pasukin natin yung backstage ng mga C-Ball players. Eto sila. Hindi pa sila kompleto. Konti pa lang yan. Nandito na yung mga... The winningest duo of all time. Ha?
Basta, mga Lodi.
Magiging Lodi
Hindi
ba?
ko na umalis ha.
Sige, malis ka na. Ano
Umalis ka na.
ang agenda natin dito ngayon? Ay Presscon.
Kala ko, ano?
Tulpo. Doon yun sa kabila. Doon sa kabila. Guys, si Oh My Venus or AKA ano ang full name ni Oh My Venus dito sa C-Ball?
Villaluna.
Villaluna. The Queen.
Yes.
Isang ang Villaluna po. Yan.
Marami kasing nalilito. Akala nila Del Rosario.
Pwede rin naman. Pwede rin naman. At si Kuya, ano pong name po? Si Owl. Ito pala si Owl. Napanood ko sila sa C-Ball Qualifiers. Guys, mamaya kakausapin natin ng buo yung MLBB team. Kulitan moments na to kasi nagre-ready sila kasi may presscon. Later, sabi nila doon daw sa presscon, rarampa daw si Venus. Diba?
Ako handa.
Diba? Ayan o, tinan mo, hindi daw handa rumampa.
Hindi ako handa.
Hindi handa. Hindi ka ready. Pero mamaya, game. Kasi ano daw to hindi lang daw to pang MLBB esports rampahan din.
Rampahan.
Dito magaganap yung press conference ng C-Ball team. Punta tayo doon sa set kung paano nila i-announce lahat. Alright? So, kung nakita nyo, doon yung backstage kanina with the crew and everything. Guys, ang dami ng ilaw. Pag marami ng ilaw, ibig sabihin, ready na. This is the